My name is Hakeem Sigers. I'm with Rhino Media Consulting. I'm an AI and digital marketing consultant, and our discussion tonight is how are the new businesses navigate this new digital landscape. And tonight, our guest is Sashoy Golding. She's a certified English second language tutor based in Brooklyn, and she's going to share with us how she's navigating these new landscape. Shahoy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got started as an English second language tutor for adults.
So, my name is Sashoy Golding. I like to think that I'm multidimensional. Currently, I hold a bachelor's degree in media and communications, a certificate in customer service, and a certificate as an English as a second language tutor. All right, so my journey as a teacher began about 3.5 years ago when I ventured by default into the classroom. And at that time, I was teaching English language to students from around ages 12 to 19 years old. And I think that paved the way for me. That gave me the confidence and the experience that I now have to teach adult learners.
So what inspired you to focus primarily on just teaching adults as a specialty?
All right, so I've always been fascinated with languages. I know a little French and I also know a little Spanish here and there. And to be honest with you, adults have always approached me to teach them English language. My former students, their parents and guardians would ask if I teach English privately, and I took the offer. I said, yes, I'm going to just step boldly into this. And that's what I did and then I realized that a lot of adults want to learn English language more because English is a universal language. And a lot of persons realize that by learning the language, it would open up plethora of doors in their academic, professional, and personal lives. So that's what actually, gave me the edge to teach English language to adults.
Now, how do you adapt your teaching style since I'm sure the adults as well as the children come from various education levels, various technical skill levels? How do you adapt your style to meet them where they are?
So what I try to do, I try to tailor my lesson plans to every need of each student. So before each lesson, what I do is I have a free consultation for 15 minutes. And on that consultation, I'll ask each learner, where do they see themselves going with this English language skill? Also, what are their needs? What do they hope to gain from this? What are their proficient levels? Are they beginners? Are they middle and for intermediate, or are they advanced? And I take it from there.
So what are some of the common challenges that most of the adults face in language, learning English?
All right, so I realized that a lot of adults have time constraints. They don't have any time for work. They don't have any time for home. They don't have any time for other responsibilities. So they're always rushing. Some other adults face, adults not like children. Sometimes they don't have the confidence, or sometimes they feel embarrassed to say, I want to learn English, or they feel embarrassed because they don't know a specific English word that they think they should have known. So what I try to do, I try to give a listening ear. I try to be very supportive and empathetic. And I also try to help them with different learning materials. I will tell my students that, hey, separate and apart from me coming online to tutor you, these are the things that you can do outside to help yourself. Utilize your local library. Read English newspapers. Go on. Everybody's on social media. Everybody's on TikTok, scrolling. So instead of just scrolling for scrolling's sake, why not do something that will help you to learn English in your free time? So go on, find some influencers, some English language influencers, and just listen to them speak. And also go and find the channel. Go on in some English speaking channels. Find that as well, and listen. Go on English speaking radio stations, and just listen. That would actually help to build your English language skills and help you to speak more confidently and write better as well.
That makes a lot of difference, being encouraged and pushed as well, because anything that you're learning, especially if it's new, it's foreign land to you. And without that extra push, some people just give up and get discouraged very easily because they're in a new territory completely.
Right.
So that makes a lot of difference. Now, shifting to the digital age, what platforms or tools do you use in your learning reach your customers, whether your students, and help them learn easier presently? Do you offer any prepackaged material like videos, PDFs, or training materials, or is everything just primarily live tutoring?
Currently, everything is primarily live tutoring. I would love to offer prepackaged service, but for now, it's all live recorded sessions.
Have you used any AI tools yourself, like ChatGPT or any translation softwares to help you in your lessons?
Most definitely. Technology has come to make our lives easier. So why make our lives harder? I utilize ChatGPT. There's also this one called Magic School Plus. I love that one as well. And I love WhatsApp Meta AI on WhatsApp. Very convenient and it's just right at my fingertips.
As far as all the social media platforms, what has been the most effective strategy for you reaching and bringing in new students?
Separate and apart from social media platforms,
What, in general, what has been the most productive thing to bring in students for you?
all right, so what I see that is generating a lot of students for me is I try to go on other influencers' lives on TikTok, and I try to talk about my business and what I offer, etc. That has brought in a lot of customers for me as well. I also run Instagram ads as well. That has generated more traffic to my page, and also I've tried to work on my LinkedIn profile. So that way I try to get more persons visiting my profile and seeing what I'm all about. Those are some of the tools that I use to generate more traffic to my business. And separate and apart from social media, I like to use old media, as some would refer to it. So I like to utilize the print media. Yeah, so I run ads in the print media as well. And I also print flyers and I go around and I post them all over.
Now, I notice you don't have a website. Are you planning to establish a website eventually?
Most definitely. I was talking about this to one of my friends the other day that I definitely need to have a website because having a website would make my life so much easier. Because even when I'm sleeping, persons can be on the website getting information. So I definitely need to have a website. So I'm thinking about it to actually develop a website in short order.
And that's what we do. We build websites, and one of the new things that we encourage our clients to do with their website is add a talking chatbot. The talking chatbot engages the visitors to your website. It answers frequently asked questions. It schedules appointments, and it makes your life a lot easier. They say that when visitors visit a website and they can't get questions answered, they'll just move on to the next option.
That's true.
And there was a case study done with Domino's Pizza. They had order menu on their website, and it was very complicated. So a lot of the analysts found out that the people would visit the website, and because of the complications of placing the order, they would just leave and maybe go to McDonald's someplace. So what happened to address this concern? They put a talking chatbot on their website, and they named them Dom. So Dom, when they go to the website, they are able to talk to Dom. He'll take their order and they'll place their order. And they found that after they did this, the traffic to the website was converting about 50% more to the people that visit the website. So it really benefits a website. Even a talking chatbot, you could put it on your social media as well. You can put it on Facebook, you could put it on LinkedIn, you could put it on Instagram, and this generates a lot more business as well for you. So when you do your website, you want to consider that as well.
Most definitely. As somebody who's looking to scale their business to a 6 to 7 figure business by in the future, most definitely I'm looking into that. I would definitely love that because, to be honest with you, why not? Technology is improving, it's increasing, and we definitely need to get along with it in order to get by. So that's something that I'm definitely looking into.
What type of tool, if you had a tool that would make the job a lot easier, what type of artificial intelligent AI tool would you like to have that would make your job easier, make your workflow easier, make your communication easier?
I would definitely like to have an impersonator. Yeah, an AI tool that impersonates me and give real life feedback. Well, a tool that is empathetic like myself, will know how to listen to my students and encourage them, something like that. I definitely would love to have something like that.
Okay, well, that's possible. We build assistants to assist you, whatever area in your workflow that you need, whether you need them to answer phones, to answer questions, to give lessons. It all depends on the knowledge base that we want to arm it with. So we could talk with that. It might be a little early, but definitely we could talk about that as an option, and that would help you scale your business tremendously.
That is something to look forward to, and I would definitely like to have that. So that is something that I'm going to write down for my future plans, because this is something that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about sharing knowledge and imparting knowledge. I'm passionate about teaching English language. I also want to be a school founder one of these days. That is something that is on my list of goals that I want to accomplish. So
okay,
yeah, so most definitely.
You just have to dream big behind those dreams.
That is it.
Like you say, to collaborate with other people that have the same drive, the same passion, the same mindset that you have, and you could get so much more accomplished by collaborating with other people. Tell me now, if someone wanted to start a English second language tutoring business, from your experience, what would you advise them to make their journey a lot easier?
All right, so from my experience, if somebody wants to venture into this online tutoring experience, I would definitely tell them to go ahead. If they're passionate about it, definitely step into it. The market might look saturated, but there's room for everybody. Everybody can eat from the same cake and be fed. I would definitely tell them to be confident in whatever it is that they're doing. Collaborate with other like-minded individuals and persons who are already in the field. Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from collaborating and working with others. Don't shy away from doing free services, because sometimes by doing that, you will actually. And also, I want to tell them, don't be afraid to unlearn, to relearn. Do not be afraid to adapt to new changes and new climatic conditions as it relates to English as a second language. Also, attend a lot of webinars and seminars online. Keep up to date with what's happening in the field. Read a lot and attend a lot of seminars and webinars. Put yourself out there, because if you don't do that, nobody will know you and know your services. So those are some of the things that I would definitely implore them to do. People want to know you. People want to see you. You have a lot to offer. Don't be a shy. So just put yourself out there and just do that. Throw caution to the wind. You might never know.
That was definitely a bucket of wisdom for anyone looking to venture out into this field. And we appreciate you taking the time to share that with our. Before we conclude, I'd like to give you the opportunity to present a website or phone, probably an email address or a phone number for anyone that's interested in learning more from you or what you do, or becoming a student. Please leave that with us so they have some contact information.
All right, so my phone number is 347-966-0519. That's 347-966-0519. My email address is sashoykimon@gmail.com. And you can find me on other social media handles such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn at Sashoy Golding.
Spell your name for them.
It's SASHOYGOLDING.
Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us. We wish you the best in your business travels, and we have to meet further to discuss how we could collaborate on helping you scale your business. All right. Well, thanks for your time. Have a good evening.
You're welcome, and thanks for having me.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Bye-bye.